Welcome back to another episode of Leave It on the Table. How you guys doing? It's Friday, and y'all know what that means. It's Mental Health Friday. Every Friday, I check on my people. I need to know how y'all feeling because mental health is something that don't get talked about a lot in the Black community. So, how y'all doing? Tell me how y'all doing. Leave that down in the comments. And before y'all start, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for you. Thank you so much, you guys. But today, we have a special guest. My man is active duty in the Air Force. He is an entrepreneur and what is it? A motivational speaker. That's how I feel like your title is. I don't know if that's what you say, but I don't know the way you be spitting. I'll be listening like this nigga. Well, anyway, everybody, let's give a round of applause for my boy Malik.
Juice. Appreciate it, brother.
How you doing today, my brother?
Blessed, man. Blessed. Glad to be on your podcast. Glad to be joining your community, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Wait, I didn't start the show off right. I normally start the show off by taking the shot of my Bella. Rick Ross ain't sponsored me yet, but you know, I'm still trying to hey Rose, I'm mentioning you and everything. So let's take a shot. I don't know if you drank, I ain't know if you know, you probably had some wine or something. Okay, now let's start. So tell me, how you feeling mentally? How's everything going mentally in your head?
Mentally, I think I'm good, but I can always be better, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Mental health is one of those areas that it's important, bro, and it's one of the, like you said, it's one of the things within our community that we neglect the most. I put a lot of focus, a lot of energy towards my mental well-being.
Yeah, that's good, bro. I'm glad because I'm glad you're doing good because everybody different every day. So let's see. You got active duty Air Force, you a motivational speaker, you're an entrepreneur, and you into marketing. How do you do it all? How? Just tell us.
Like Nike, you just do it. You just do it. But no, on a serious note, man, I get that question a lot, especially with my, being in the service, and it's already a lot. And people come up to me and ask me, like, man, how do you do it? How do you do so much and have time? Like, how do you find the time? And I think it really, it's so cliche now, but it comes down to like, yo, why? Like, what drives you, your purpose. And that's really what fuels me, man. It's my drive, my purpose, the thing, my motivators. That's what keeps me going, bro. So whenever not as energized, I think about those things, man. I get juiced.
Yeah.
There's much rest. I mean, it's really just that simple, to be honest.
Okay. So active duty, we're gonna start with that. Active duty Air Force. When, where, how, why did you join? We all have our reasons: money, school, just to get away. I did it. Shit, I did it for money in school, and I ain't even go to school. So, what is your reason?
Nah, same as you. But you know what? We got to give a quick backstory, bro. We got to give my backstory of how we met. But so me and Jamal, I'll give you guys a quick backstory. Me and Jamal, we actually met in school, but we weren't even going to school. Probably, I know I wasn't. But
you wasn't. I was.
But we met in school, and Jamal was a cool guy. We kind of hit it off through a mutual friend. But the reason I joined, bro, is pretty much the same as you. I was broke. I was steadily getting more behind in school.
Wasn't cutting it.
I need to make a shift, man. These $200, $300 checks, they not it.
Did you do it? Did you do it? Cause Rod did it.
No, so we actually did it around the same time. So quick story. Since you brought up my boy Rod, shout out my boy ROD. But me and Rod, we were staying together at the time, and like I said, it was broke. I walked in, I knocked on Rod's door one day, came in his room. I'm like, man, bro, I'm tired of being broke. I'm thinking about joining the military. He like, shit, me too. Fuck it, let's do it. And I was originally gonna go Navy, because I was gonna go Navy, and Rob was going Air Force.
Yeah.
And I never heard of the Air Force, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna look into it. So I went and talked to the recruiter. Recruiter pretty much was like, at the time I was much heavier than what I am now. The recruiter was like, hey man, you overweight, you can't join. So I'm like, all right. But he was like, if I'll work with you if you drop the weight.
Yeah.
So 3 months off, dropped the weight, came back, and pretty much joined the service. But yeah, man, it was really just to put some money in my pocket. Well, I've always been entrepreneurial driven, but it's hard to really start things without any capital. So that's pretty much what I joined.
Okay. Yeah, because Rod told me he joined because of me. So I was like, damn, it's just a circle. But I joined because my brother, and I was just like,
I didn't even know you was in. I didn't know you were.
I left like a year before y'all.
Really?
I left in 2015.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
That was the dumbest, smartest decision I ever made. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Right.
So, tell me a little about what you do in marketing and how you got started in marketing.
Yeah, man. So marketing, man, the reason I love marketing so much, well, actually, let me give you my origins. So I got interested in marketing because I liked how you can create something and influence somebody else's behavior behind that, whether it be buying something, making them go somewhere, whatever the case may be. So I like that aspect of it. I like the psychology aspect of it. But I got into it. I seen how it could be lucrative. I seen how it could amplify other things that I was doing, and I just started getting into it. And it's kind of just partnered with some companies, intern at some companies, learn, acquire some mentors. Everybody meet Razul. Acquire some mentors, and just kind of just went from there.
Was it hard, like, to get into?
No, it wasn't hard, man. I feel like let me move from real quick.
Yeah. He's a dog whisperer too.
But sorry about that. But no, it wasn't necessarily hard, man. I feel like nowadays information is so readily available online. Dude, you can learn anything just from your phone, from your computer. So that's what I did. I went to YouTube. That's what everybody else do. I went to YouTube. Another great resource that I use is called Udemy, Udemy. They got a bunch of paid courses. I paid for some courses, kind of just educated myself. Started learning social media algorithms. Started learning about SEO, PPC, and shit just kind of went from there.
You a smart, sharp brother. I like to hear that, bro. Cause I was like, whoo, couldn't do it. So,
hire me.
So, I've been seeing you all on social media. I love the motivational speeches. I seen the one where you was I don't know, I don't know if you was trying to be homeless or not. You know that one?
Yeah.
I see the ones when you running. I just be checking all your videos out, and I be watching them like, this nigga gonna be something.
Yeah, you so stupid. Yeah.
So tell me, what made you want to start doing that? Like, what do you mostly like talk about for the people who don't know?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a quick backstory. And Jamal has had a chance to know me personally, but I was a much different individual than I am now. So it's a term called inertia. Pretty much, an object moves in the same direction until acted upon by external force. And pretty much, I was in a state of inertia. I was just kind of just on a gradual decline, and something happened in my life, and I sat down. I was like, I need to start making better choices for myself if I want to create the life that I want to create for myself. And it was actually, I call it my reawakening. And it was March 26, 2019. It was the day I was reawakened. And I just became more deliberate, more intentional about my life. And actually, what I did, I took a 2-year detox from social media. No social media. It's really just solitude,
Mm.
deep, deep, deep solitude.
You got
Lost a
to know
lot of,
yourself.
yeah, man. I lost a lot of relationships with family, best friends, close friends. Lost relationships with them, but pretty much the people that added value to my life, they remained in my life. But I have to give you guys that backstory. So I made the decision to re-emerge and get back on social media, but more deliberate about my social media use. So I'm very intentional about everything. Well, I try to be very intentional about everything that I do. So getting back on social media, I'm all about adding value. How can I add value to somebody else? So I was like, how can I add value to millions and millions of people? So um, it was just spreading my words, spreading my message, sharing my story. And that's pretty much what I did, man. And just kind of used the marketing aspect of it to amplify that. But yeah, the stuff that you guys see, you'll see just motivational stuff, just telling people like you can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Give
And
us
my goal, my objective is to help you become a better version of yourself. You know, it's not to put money in my pocket.
yeah.
Um, it's not even necessarily to put money in your pocket. It's really just wherever your goals are. My goal is to help you reach your goals. So I'm actually backtrack that. If your goal is to put more money in your pocket, I'm gonna give you maybe shift a perspective. It doesn't necessarily, we don't necessarily have to be in business together, but maybe just me shifting your perspective on something will help you in return do this differently that will help you create something to put money in your pocket. If that makes sense.
I get what you're saying, and that's kind of a reason why I like, in a way, like I always say for this podcast and this show, is like I ain't got the best platform, the biggest, but I'm working my way up there. But I'm putting people on there so they can, uh, get their business out there, get their word out there, whatever it is that they want to get out there. Just that's why I do it. I don't do it for no money. I don't do it for nothing. I'm not getting paid for this. All the
Right.
stuff that I bought for this, I ain't getting paid for none of this. I just do it because that's what I want to do.
Yeah, for sure, brother. That's what it's about, man. Impact. And I'm a firm believer in the more impact, the more people you impact, the more money you make.
Yeah,
You know? So
yeah, them
definitely,
blessings gonna come. You can give
absolutely.
you can give us one of your motivational speeches off the top of the dome. Let's go.
The top of
You
the
gotta put you on the
dome.
spot.
It all depends on my audience. I'm a speaker, so you know, one of the first rules of speaking is you got to know your audience. So who am I speaking to?
Who do you want to speak to? You speaking to the 84 people that's my subscribers, plus the other people that watch that don't subscribe. I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe because every time I say that, y'all don't do it. But do that for me. Y'all watching my videos. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I feel like this is freestyle. I'm on what is it?
Wilding out.
Flex.
Oh, Flex. Yeah, go crazy.
But all right, cool. So listen, the biggest reason you aren't obtaining the things or creating the life that you want to create for yourself right now is because right now you're a liability to yourself. And what you have to do is you have to become the biggest asset in your life, right? And once you become an asset to you, you start to become an asset to your family, to your community. Now, once you're able to become an asset for your family, let me backtrack 'cause I'm fucking up.
Nah, you was doing your damn thing. You was doing good. You was doing
But yeah,
good.
man.
I was like, damn, is this nigga talking to me? Cause goddamn.
I gotta edit that part out. But let me truly be authentic. I'm gonna talk to you, Jamal, because I think it'd be better if I just talk to you.
All right, my brother, let's go.
You want to take your life to the next level. You want to take your life to the next level?
You asking?
I'm asking you.
Oh yeah, hell
You want to
yeah.
take your life to the next level?
Hell fucking yeah, I do.
All right, you need some energy. Now listen, man. A part of the problem that a lot of people face, man, is they don't optimize their life, right? And I live by philosophy, man, and it's treat your life like your business. I feel like a lot of people, they 10x, they try to 10x their business. They put all their time, all their energy, resources into their business, but they don't do the same for themselves, right? And what I want you to do is I want you to figure out what your highest values are. What are the things that you value the most, right? And double down on those things, right? So for me, it's relationships, health, my physical health, my mental health, my spirituality, and business. And those are my 5 pillars. And pretty much what you have to do is once you figure out the things that you value the most, the things that kind of make you work on those things, strategically work on those things, just like how you would do with your business. In your business, you have marketing, you have sales, you have all of the other aspects of the business, and it's the same thing with your life, man. And you have to one by one work on each. And what ends up happening is you get a complete package. But what a lot of people do, or what a lot of people, yeah, I say what a lot of people do is they just work on one thing or 2 things without working on the rest. So you can't just work on your relationships and not work on your physical health. You can't just work on your physical health and not be working on your mental health. You can't be working on your mental health and not work on whatever else or whatever your values may be, man. And I'm giving that to y'all because that's something that I personally have incorporated into my life and have seen tremendous changes.
That is a fact. That is a fact. And that was good.
Oh man,
That's
man.
A fact.
Um,
Dang. Preaching to the choir, man. You was really talking your shit.
but yeah, man, I can go on all day, bro. I'm so entrenched in mindset because I feel as though the mindset is the key to everything. Like there's a mindset behind everything.
Yeah,
And
you gotta literally think that you're going to win. Well, not and actually know it, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been in the mindset where I was just like, I was up a little bit, if you get what I'm saying, but I felt like I was so down here. And it was just, I was mental breakdown after mental breakdown, bro. It was bad. It was in the military. And that's when I start getting mental breakdown. Well, I got them my whole life, but that's when they start getting bad. And then I had to tell myself, like, you gonna win. Like, ain't nobody gonna stop you. Ain't nobody gonna get in your way. You need that self-motivation at times. You need to talk to yourself, because if you don't, it's just like you just going what everybody else telling you. You ain't looking at yourself and telling yourself, like, hey, you know who you is. You don't worry about what these people,
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, you need it all the time, man. It's gonna spill in every aspect of your life. If your mind ain't right, you're not gonna be right for nothing else. Your business, your relationships, you name it. You can't even take care of your pets right if your mind ain't right.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be all the way there, and that's why me personally, I focus a lot on just mentality, mindset, just because I understand that. You look at every great text that was written, it's all about here. You know what I'm saying? It's all about here. And it's to help you strengthen here in order for you to strengthen something else.
Yeah.
And even just not to get too deep into it, but yeah.
Have you ever been to a therapist?
Hey, believe it or not, I have never been to a therapist. But
No.
here's the funny thing. I was actually just contemplating on this. I actually need to go to a therapist because you know how you always helping other people?
Yes.
You'll need to get the help yourself.
Yes.
And that's the current predicament that I'm in now.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
I'm
Hey,
having so
bro,
much.
you ain't the only one, bro. It's crazy when you hear other people's stories and then you listen, you like, damn, I'm going through the same shit, my nigga. Like, so, one thing I'm gonna say, if you go to one in the military, make sure you go to a good one. If not, get your own, because they really don't care much. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They don't. They act like they care. Well, at least for the army, they act like they care, but they don't really care. They're not listening. And then they send you home with these thick ass packages talking about read it for the next time you come. I'm not reading that. What is I supposed to read that for? I don't know what that's for. Shit. But if you go to one, go to a good one that's outside the military. Somebody that they might charge you, but they gonna listen.
Right.
Yeah. So if you didn't go to a therapist before to even try it, how you feel like you mentally there? How did you work on that? How you feel like you worked on that yourself?
Let me show you. This is what saved my life.
Pull out a book.
This is what saved my life. Books. I've never in my life have I ever been a reader, nor have I ever been an advocate of reading until I started reading.
Yeah.
And when I started reading, I'll say maybe 2 weeks, my whole mindset shifted. And I'll actually give you guys this story. So part of the catalyst to my change back in 2019 was a part that I left out. It was this gentleman that I had met. He was maybe like older guy, maybe in his 60s, maybe like mid 60s, early 60s. And he came up to me and he was like, "Hey, young brother, what kind of music do you listen to?" Listen to hip hop, listen to rap, baby, gun, And he's like, okay. He's like, I figured you were gonna say that. And he was like, I'm gonna challenge you. And I'm big on challenges. I think I'm gonna challenge you. I challenge you to read books and read or listen to books and listen to podcasts for a year and tell me how much your thinking has changed.
Yeah.
So when he said it, it went, right? And I'm like, what this old, what the fuck is he talking about? And I got back home and maybe a week later, that conversation re-emerged in my head. I was like, man, that was odd. So what I did was I seen the podcast app on my phone that I never noticed. I've owned an iPhone since I don't know how long. Never noticed this app was on my phone.
Same.
Click the app. Typed in motivation. The first thing that popped up was Les Brown. Listen to Les Brown, and my journey started from there. And I just became an avid reader, man. And I started reading for at least 45 minutes every single day, listening to podcasts. Now, instead of listening to the music that I was listening to in my car, I would either turn on the podcast, I would turn on the audiobook. And I didn't even realize how much the music affected me. That's another thing. We talk about mental health in our community. A part of the reason is the music, man. The music that's popping. The music that's popping.
Yeah.
It's the music, man. You don't realize how much that stuff affects your internal environment. All that external stuff that you're taking in, you're subjecting yourself to, affects you internally. You don't even realize. The music is the reason why you're so lustful. That's how it was to me. I couldn't figure out, like, man, why am I, it's almost like I was addicted. All my music talking about getting this and doing this and treating them like this. And you know what I'm saying? And I just followed suit, Yeah, but man, when I got rid of it, and then I tried to re-listen to the music, I couldn't even do it anymore. It didn't even feel right. And I felt like I was devaluing myself. I felt like I was. It just didn't feel right. I had to. It's like, yeah, it's not for me. And I stopped listening to music. Till this day, I do not listen to music. I only listen to podcasts and audiobooks. Now, on occasion, if I'm in a car with somebody, I'll ask them, "Hey, do you want to listen to something?" And everybody don't want to listen to podcasts and audiobooks. So out of respect, I'll give them that courtesy. So sometimes I feel like if you need a shift, I'll best believe I'm playing that podcast while you're in the car.
I fuck with podcasts. I fuck with all different types of podcasts. I mainly, but I need to get back into them books. I bought a bunch of books and ain't cracked one open yet, bro. And I've been saying for the longest, I'm gonna open these books. I just need, and I got the time. I can't even say I need the time. I just haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't done it.
It's just accountability, bro. That's all it is.
I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to remind myself that I need to at least read an hour a day
Yeah.
or a chapter a day. At least.
Absolutely. Can I give you a social statistic real quick?
What's up?
I'm gonna give you guys a statistic since I brought up accountability. And this is another thing that's helped me grow. Harvard statistic showed that you're 90% more prone to achieve a goal, over 90% more prone to achieve a goal when that goal is stated to somebody else and they hold you accountable to it. You're over 90% more prone to achieve a goal when you state that goal to somebody else and they actually hold you accountable to that goal.
So basically what you're saying is.
So basically what I'm saying is I'm on your ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I said I was gonna do something, and okay. Because that's the thing. That's the thing I deal with this podcast at first, bro. At first, I was not feeling it. Bro, if you only understood how nervous I was to get in front of the camera and the lights, now, bro, I love it. I love it. I love just. Hey, that's why I've been trying to get with everybody. Anybody that I see that they can put some knowledge out there. Hey, you want to work? I ain't making no money. You ain't making no money, but you putting your word out there. Then I'm gonna put your Instagram and everything on there. So you feel me?
Yeah.
But I do need to work on that. I'm working on myself more and more every day, especially with my mental health, because it's just life, bro. Life is. So I'm working on myself day by day.
What's some strategies that you used for to make sure that you're mentally in the right place?
First, I smoke my weed. Feel me? I'm literally. So being out the military, I didn't know that I had anxiety until I found out that I had anxiety one day, and it was like, whoa. And then I always kind of suffer from depression. I ain't gonna say kind of. Let me own up to it. I suffer from depression, and it's on and off. It hasn't been on lately, but it when it's on, it's on. Nigga, it's on. So honestly, with me smoking, it helps. I'm not down. I'm not feeling so anxious all the time. I'm not depressed. I'm in a better mood. So yeah, that's pretty much why I smoke my weed. But yeah, I smoke and then I work out.
Okay.
I go to the gym every day. I am big, still chubby, but as long as I'm in that gym and I'm lifting, I'm doing something, I feel good. And now that I got this vending machine business going, I'm working with that. It just started a week ago, but I'm just geeked. I want another one. I'm trying to get another one. So everything that I do is I just learn, and I pray more. I pray a lot more because if I don't pray, I will be stuck. I would be stuck. I would be getting angry at everyone. I would just, as far as like, if I feel a way about something, I would just be getting angry. If I don't pray, I'll be lost. But it helps me keep my peace. So those are the things that I genuinely do on a day-to-day basis to just.
You want to know a funny thing?
Boy, bullshit.
We talk about prayer. Every religion has a form of prayer.
Yeah.
Every single religion has a form of prayer. Even if you don't even believe in religion and you just speaking life into your life, whether it be affirmations, whatever.
Yeah.
It's power. I'm telling you, it's so powerful, man.
Do you? I know I ain't trying to go into religious beliefs and shit. But what are you? What are you? Your religious belief?
Man, I can't. I'm currently undergoing something right now. I can't even say right now, buddy.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, man. I got eyes on me right now, but I can't even.
Oh no, my bad, y'all.
Hey, take a shot from me. Nah, it's all good.
I was asking because like I used to all the time. It'd be what, Christian, and as I got older when I was in the military, I was like, I ain't no motherfucking Christian. Like I don't follow like I'm
Close your ears. No, that's what.
no. I said I'm not a Christian. I'm not have a religious belief, but I am a believer in God. And I do believe that there is a higher power and there is someone who is protecting us all. I do personally. I don't have to, I don't feel like I need to be a part of a religion in order to praise a God that I know is protecting me. And I'm not just praying over me.
Why do you think in our community Christianity is so entrenched?
Cause
It's almost like
I thought you was finna give me let me answer. Shit, them white folks. That's what they taught us.
It's almost like, and I'm talking about still to this day. It's almost like, dude, like you black. If you black and you're not a Christian, it's almost like you kind of like, like you the oddball, you the weirdo.
I guess I'll be the eyeball and the weirdo.
Yeah.
Cause I don't give a damn.
Hey, but do you think there's a shift happening as more and more people start to and I'm not biased anything, I'm just asking, but as more and more people start to learn and get more into self, do you see a shift happening right now, especially with the younger generation?
In a good way or a bad way?
No, I just mean like as far as just faith in general.
Oh, no. Cause these little niggas don't care if they die in the living. I'm gonna be honest with you. They don't care no more, and they gonna do what they want to do.
Right.
I mean, but so anyway, let's get back to we can get off topic and shit, but it's still good footage. It's good. It's good content because we was actually talking about something, so it's good. It doesn't make a difference. It's good. Oh, so you're an entrepreneur. Let me ask you, what type of business ventures have you thought of? Are you into? Are you trying to get into?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you guys a story of my first business venture that first, my mom, my stepdad, my family is full of entrepreneurs. I've always been entrenched in entrepreneurship. Never once did I think to myself growing up that I was going to be necessarily working for somebody long term. And to this day, I still don't have that mindset. So I definitely got to give kudos to that's where the mentality that I have as far as entrepreneurship comes from. But my first business venture was when I was about 7 years old, and I used to go to the fruit market and get fruit wholesale, and I used to sell bags of fruit to my family member. I would put oranges, I would put bananas, apples. I would put them in the.
Who did you sell that shit to?
My family. Hey, but listen though, when you in a family as big as mine, where you got over 200 cousins, it can be pretty lucrative.
How much was you selling them for?
Man, I don't even remember how much I was selling those things for, to be honest, man.
They ain't never jump you for your money or your oranges?
No. My aunties know, man. My aunties know. But that was my first business venture, very first business venture. And then after that, man, I am starting up a fashion line, and this is back in 2016. But didn't have the capital. So actually, that was actually another reason why I actually joined the military, because I wanted to have capital to put into to fund my startup. But ended up putting that on the back burner, and I started another business, which was automobile detailing. So I had a fully mobile detailing business. I had about 2 employees, and we were right around. Currently in Vegas. We were right around Vegas, and we would detail people's cars in front of their houses. And that was very, very lucrative, but it was tough work. So I would say in my adult years, that was my first business.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ain't doing any right now?
Yeah. So I ended up selling that business. It wasn't necessarily, as I became more entrenched with self. I wanted to do things that were in alignment with my purpose and with the things that I actually, my passion, the things I actually wanted to do. The
Mm-hmm.
detailing thing, I just did it, and that's one of the biggest and pieces of advice I can give to somebody that wants to become their own boss, wants to pursue this entrepreneurial journey, is just do it. Don't wait, just do it. But with that, I learned that failure is real, man. I failed hard. It was tough. I did not start the right way. I came into the game optimistic, like most entrepreneurs, super optimistic. I put all my eggs in one basket
Yeah.
and hit the ground. And
Yeah.
I didn't diversify my portfolio. I put everything in that business, and but luckily for me, I was able just to break even. Once I got rid of the business, so I got my money back. But the biggest thing is the lessons that I learned, man. The lessons that I learned. Man. A lot of the lessons that I carry into my other businesses, I learned from my first business. All my failures in the first business. I didn't do nothing but fail in my first business.
That's
But
that's the whole purpose of success is failure.
yeah, man. It's almost like when they say don't get your first car, don't let it be a nice car because you probably
Yeah.
gonna wreck it. It's
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yep. That's what happened.
Uh, but but yeah. So now I'm in the business of really just partnering with other like-minded individuals and figuring out my strengths, your strengths, or my strengths, your weakness, or whatever, and figure out what we can do together. And that's pretty much whatever gets created from there gets created from there. And I'm super vested in people. I live by people first, well, self first, but I'm very people first minded as it relates to business. So in business, I don't put my business first. I put the people in my business first. You know what I'm saying? I know that is the business. No people is no business. And I kind of just leave with that, man. And that's pretty much how I've been able to create a lot of the opportunities that I've been able to create for myself, man. It's just figuring out, like, hey, how can I add value to you? I'll literally have a conversation with somebody and be like, listen, this is what I'm good at. How can I help you? So, yeah.
So you got any business ventures that you're looking forward to doing, or?
Oh man, yeah, it's a ton. So right now, just like you, I'm currently leveraging Turo to
Toro the move, y'all.
Just create another stream of passive income. I just started this thing last week, and I'm already on my third booking. Yeah, crazy. I'm like, I've just like passively, just to be the first week, and I've already got about $500 in earnings.
Hey, bro, it's like that. I just got another one last night.
Yeah, congrats, man. So
they just come. I had to go up on the price though, because they take some money out of the check.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're business.
God damn.
But yeah, man. So Turo. So pretty much the reason I actually got into Turo, since I'm speaking on Turo, is because I want to show people just how easy it is to put some money in your pocket and take your life to the next level. Things are so accessible now, there are no excuses. Like, truly, there are no excuses in 2021 why you should be living the life or creating a life that you want to create for yourself. And
Facts.
A lot of times in our community, we are show and tell community. People don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the meal in your bank account, they don't want to listen to you. They don't want to listen to you teach them how to create $1 million. Even if you got the blueprint, they don't listen to it. So me understanding that and me want to empower and help the people in my community, I'm like, okay, I'm about to show these jokes. So that's another reason how I leverage my social media. Is showing people like, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the steps that I took. You can do the same to create this in your life. And just in Turo is so accessible. You have a car, download the app, put the car in the app. It doesn't cost anything to get started. If you don't, if you got a car, this is how easy this shit is. If you have a vehicle and you only got $10 in your bank account, you gotta have a full tank though. You gotta have a full tank of gas, or you got to drop the prices. But if you have a vehicle and you have a full tank of gas, what you can do is this: go to the car wash. You know those $3 car washes that popping up everywhere?
Yeah, wash that shit yourself at the crib.
Or wash it at the crib. Or wash it at the crib if you have the equipment. A lot of times people don't have that kind of stuff. But go to the car wash, get your car, $3 car wash, boom. Get it vacuumed real good. Get your little microfiber towel. Get your little microfiber towel. Just wipe it down. You don't need none of the shiny stuff. None of that. Just wipe it down. Just dust it down.
Talk.
You know? Take some pictures, some nice photogenic pictures. List that junk on Turo.
Oh, don't forget, you forgot the spray. You know, niggas be smoking a little bit.
Oh yeah, you need the spray. You do need the spray,
and you need the tree. You need it.
Hey, actually, I took the tree down.
Why?
You know the nickname for the tree?
Some racist shit, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, because we the ones that use them. But they call them felony trees.
Felony tree.
Call them felony trees. I learned that from a police officer. That's what they call them, felony tree. So I actually took the tree down because sometimes it's crazy. Sometimes in Turo you can drop your car off and they just pick it up. They don't even have to see you.
Yeah.
You know. And you don't have to have your picture up on. You can have just a stock photo on your Turo website.
Damn, that's what it means.
A lot of times, I don't even want people to know that I'm a brother. I don't even want my vehicle to be looked at. Whatever.
So what is your profile picture?
Me and my mom. It's me and my mom, but
how they ain't gonna know you and you got a picture of two black people right there.
I give you that on the back end. But I said that I said what I said to say that those are some of the things that people look at, so sometimes people like to categorize people in certain races. So in other races, they're like, okay, it's even in our community, it's different types of black people. You know what I'm saying? You got this type, and this type, right? A lot of the times, other communities like to deal with this type and this type, and then kind of just give this type the stank eye.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, not to say that, I don't care how anybody views me, but it's business. You know what I'm saying? When somebody's looking at something on their phone, every little detail can speak 1,000, 100 words, 1,000 words can be spoke from this little whatever. So if they see that, they're like, oh, okay, well, maybe he's this kind of person. And I don't want to deal with that booking. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to deal with that vehicle. And
I know.
I try to just make it look as clean and neutral as possible. But that's just me. That's the marketing.
Just say you try to make it look good enough for a white person to be like, oh, hey, I need this. They gonna rip it
out. I'm saying is,
I know what you're saying, trying to be.
All my bookings have been from,
Hey, but I need a couple out from them. So, hey, shit. I said, you know that I'm the ignorant friend.
Hey, brothers and sisters, not from our community, love our community. Hey, if you're in Vegas, you need a vehicle, book through your boy. But
wait, you still in Vegas? You still in Vegas?
Yeah, I'm still in Vegas.
Oh shit! Oh man, I love it out there. I've been broke.
Yeah, it's a great market. It's a great market, man. But yeah, man, just to bring it all back together, man. So that's currently what I'm doing, man. And documenting that in order to help other people empower themselves, man. And that's just one of the things. Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, is there anything else that you want the people to know before we get up out of here, my brother? Is there anywhere you want them to follow you, email you for motivational speeches, text message groups? I don't know what you do. Shit.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, man. So Malik Hassan again, guys. You can catch me on Instagram __ Malik Hassan MalikHassan. You can also get me on Facebook, but pretty much my main platform is Instagram right now. That's what I leverage the most. But just parting words, man. Like I say, I live by philosophy, man. No excuses, man. Just get out there, take your life to the next level. The ball is always in your corner. Even if you think it's not, I promise you, the ball is always in your corner. So take it and shoot your shot. That's all we'll say.
Thanks. And with that being said, that's another episode. And I'm gonna get back with y'all. I love y'all. Peace. Appreciate you, bro.
Let's go. Appreciate you for having me, bro.
All right.